to everyone. I am Professor Namita Rajput, Professor in Department of Commerce, Sri Aurobindo College, University of Delhi. In the ongoing series of Principles of Marketing, today we will be talking on product. So let us discuss about what is a product classification. In the earlier part, we discussed the consumer goods. So let us have a small recap. A product classification is a systematic approach used by the companies and the organizations to categorize their product into an organized system. So this classification is very critical for determining the strategies relating to a product development, pricing, promotion and distribution. It also helps in making the informed decisions and developing an effective marketing strategies. One of the primary ways to classify the product is based on their end user. So leading to two broad categories, the consumer goods and the industrial products. So the consumer goods are the goods that are used for the personal and the household use. They are meant to satisfy the needs and the wants of the individual consumers. The classification of the consumer products is generally based on the way the consumers buy them and the frequency of the purchase. So there are four subcategories of the consumer goods. The first is your convenient products. So they are the items that the consumers buy frequently and with the minimal shopping effort. They are usually low priced, widely available and product is bought because of the habit. So they are placed easily on the accessible locations in the stores to encourage the impulse buying. For example, it includes the bread, butter, milk and the toothpaste. Next is your shopping goods. These require a proper planning wherein the consumer has to reach a particular destination, and this is basically because of the various characteristics and the attributes like quality, price, style and suitability. They are less frequently purchased and often have a higher price point than the convenience goods. For example, clothing, electronic appliances, furniture, etc. So the retailers often provide a sales services for assistance to aid the consumers in making a choice among these products. Next is your specialty products. So these items have a unique characteristics, brand identification and the exclusive apparel, appeal, and the consumers show a very strong preference or the loyalty towards them. The consumers are willing to make a very special purchasing effort, which can include a traveling to a particular location and paying a premium price. For example, luxury goods, designer clothes, high-end electronics, and marketing for a specialty products typically focus on the differentiation and branding. Next is your unsought products. These are the products that the consumers do not actively seek out and often purchase due to a necessity or a contingency. Like, for example, the services like life insurance, funeral services, then emergency car repairs, etc. Marketing these products often involve a substantial amount of advertising and the personal selling to make consumers aware of the product and also its benefits. Let us now talk about the other type of the products which are not used by the consumers. Yes, we are talking about industrial products. Industrial products, also known as B2B product, that is business to business products. They are purchased for further processing or for use in conducting a business. Unlike a consumer products, industrial products are primarily used for producing the other goods, for use in the business operations or for a resale to other consumers. So the classification of the industrial products typically includes first, the raw material. These are the basic natural material that are extracted from the earth or harvested from the plants and the animals. They serve as a building block for creation of more complex goods. Raw material are often sold in bulk and include the products like timber, wheat, cotton, crude oil and the minerals. The next type of industrial goods are manufactured material, and the parts. These are the goods that have undergone some processing but are used to manufacture other goods. Manufactured material include the items like sheet of steel, yarn, or chemicals. Manufactured parts are the components that are ready to be assembled into a final product, such as the car tires, batteries, and microchips, etc. Next is your capital items. These are significant long-term investment products that are used in the production process and have a substantial impact on the final product cost and the quality. The capital items include the industrial machinery, manufacturing plants, and large equipments like aircraft and the construction machinery. They usually require significant sales effort and after-sales effort. Let us now move on to the levels of product. The levels of product concept in a marketing framework that outlines the different layers that comprises a product. Now, this framework helps the marketer to develop and market their products effectively by understanding and addressing each level of a product and add value for the customer. While the framework can be described with 3 primary levels, it can also be expanded to 5 levels for a more in-depth analysis. So let us explore these levels, which is level 3 and level 5. Let us first explore the 3 levels of a product. The traditional 3 levels of a product consist of the following. The first is your core product, and it gives you a core benefit. The second is your actual product, and the third is your augmented product. Let us first understand what is a core product, the core benefit. The core product represents the essential benefit that the product provides to the consumers. It is the primary reason why a customer would buy the product. The core product addresses a fundamental need or a problem that the consumer is looking to solve. For example, the core product of a car is transportation. The core product of a hotel is a place to sleep. A core product of a smartphone is connectivity and communication. The next is your actual product. The actual product refers to the physical goods or the tangible elements that constitute the product. This includes the design, brand name, features, packaging, and the quality. These are the aspects of a product that the consumers can directly experience that can be used to differentiate the product from the competitors. So the actual product builds upon the core product by turning the basic need into something that can be marketed and sold. For instance, the actual product for a car includes its make, model, engine, size, color, technology, features, and styling. The third category is your augmented product. So this is the third level of a product which is as per the conventional and the old traditional classification of a product. The augmented product encompasses the additional factors that add value or differentiate the product from its competitors. These can include the additional services and the benefits like a warranty, a free delivery, installation services, customer support, after-sales services, and any other extra features that exceed the customer expectation. So they all are a part of the augmented product. The augmented product is what often persuades the consumers to choose one brand over another, as it can significantly enhance the consumer experience and also the satisfaction. Let us now discuss the 5 levels of a product. The 5 levels of a product expands upon a 3 basic level to offer a more nuanced view of the product value proposition and the potential areas for differentiation and also of the innovation. First we talk about is a core benefit. This is the fundamental level that identifies the essential need or the want that the product fulfills. It is the value that the customer is fundamentally seeking without any of the frills or the features of the actual product. The next is your generic product. The generic product is a basic version of the product that contains only the properties necessary for it to function. At this level, the product is stripped down to its essential function without any distinguishing feature. For instance, the generic product in the car category would be working vehicle with an engine, wheels, seats, capable of getting from point A to point B. Another feature level of a product, that is the third level, is your expected product. So this level includes all the attributes and the conditions that the customer typically expect when they purchase a product. So these are the standard features and the quality levels that define the basic customer expectations in the market. For a car, expected features might include a certain level of fuel efficiency, reliability and safety, as well as a standard accessories like air conditioning and a basic audio system. Next is your augmented product level. The next level of a product is augmented product level, where the companies can differentiate their product from the competitors by adding some features and services that go beyond the customer expectations. So these additions can be tangible like advanced technology, features in a car, or intangible like a brand reputation for quality or a luxury. So the augmented level is where the companies can actually differentiate their products from the competitors by adding some features and services that go beyond the customer expectations. These additions can be tangible like advanced technology, features in the car, or intangible like a quality or a luxury, and it is like adding something exceptional for the customer services, excessive warranties and the loyalty programs. For example, a car brand might offer a free maintenance package for a certain period, a roadside assistance, or a mobile app that helps the owners manage their vehicle, maintain and provide other conveniences. The next level is your potential product. The potential product level captures all the possible future enhancements and additions that could be made to a product. This is the layer of innovation where the business anticipates or responds to a particular future market trends, customer preferences and the technological advancements. So the potential product represents the evolution of the product and includes the features and the services that might currently be in a developmental or envisioned for a future. So it is the room for growth and re-imaging what the product could become. So that's the potential part of a product. For the car example, This could involve a development of an autonomous driving capabilities, new forms of energy efficiency engines, and integration with the smart city infrastructure. So the idea behind the potential product is to maintain the product relevance and appeal over a time period, encouraging a repeat purchases and the customer loyalty. It is very essential for the business to continuously innovate and adapt their products to meet the changing customer needs and to stay ahead in the competitive markets. So by understanding and managing these different levels of a product, the marketers can better target their messages, develop the products that meet and exceed the customer expectations, and create a more compelling value proposition. Each level of a product adds more to the customer perception of the value and a reason to buy. So the successful products are typically those that address all levels of effectively and ensuring that the core needs are met while also offering a differentiated and an augmented experience that resonates with the customers, along with the potential for the future growth and innovation. Now let us do another interesting part, that is designing value of a product. Now designing value into a product is a very comprehensive and iterative process that extends beyond mere functionality of a product to include every aspect that contributes to the customer perception of the value. It's about understanding and delivering what the customers truly want, what they truly need, and what they are actually willing to pay for. So this process of designing a value requires a deep dive into the customer experience, market dynamics, and a broader societal context in which a product exists. Below is definitely, we would be talking about a breakdown of how the values can be designed into a product, touching on the various facets of a product development and the marketing. Like we take about important steps as far as the research and the customer insight is concerned. You need to begin designing the value for a product is about beginning with an extensive market research to thoroughly understand the target audience, including the demographics, psychographics, behavior patterns, and the lifestyle preferences. You need to identify the problem, needs, and desires of the customers that the product will address. So this might involve advanced techniques like ethnographic studies, customer journey mapping, and the sentiment analysis. You need to analyze the competitors to understand their value propositions, the strengths and the weaknesses, to find the opportunities for differentiation. So the conceptualization and ideation. We need to use the insights gathered to brainstorm and conceptualize the product ideas that can uniquely address the customer needs. Also engage in creative ideation sessions, employing designing thinking methodologies to encourage the innovative solutions. We also need to involve some multidisciplinary teams in the ideation process to bring diverse perspective and expertise to the table. We also need to design and develop the product with a focus on functionality, ergonomics, aesthetics, and the user experience. We need to emphasize the sustainable design principles considering the environmental impact and the life cycle of the product. The prototype and iterate the multiple versions of the product using the customer feedback to refine the design until it delivers the maximum value. Also, we talk about the quality and the durability. We need to ensure that the product is built to last and performs the reliable over time, which is a key component of the value proposition. Invest in quality materials, craftsmanship to reduce the likelihood of defects, and enhance the product perception value. Also, implement a rigorous quality control and the testing protocols to ensure that each product meets the high standards. And also the branding and positioning. We need to develop a strong, compelling brand identity that clearly communicates the product value proposition and resonates with the target market. Craft a narrative around the product that connects with the customer. Position the product in the market in a way which highlights its unique value and distinguishes it from the customer, and also the augmented and ancillary services. You need to consider the additional services or the features that enhance the core product offerings, such as installation services, extend the warranties, or the subscription-based content. We also need to provide some exceptional customer services, ensuring that the customer interactions add to the perceived value of the product. Explore the opportunities for the product services, where ongoing services are an integral to the product offering. And the next is your pricing strategy. We need to develop a pricing strategy that aligns with the brand positioning and reflects the total value offered by the product. Need to do some cost benefit analysis from the customer's perspective and price the product accordingly. Also need to explore the different pricing models like premium pricing for high-end products or penetrating prices to gain the market share. Distribution and the supply chain management also needs to be taken into account. We need to optimize the supply chain to ensure that the product is available when and where the customer wants it. You need to choose a distribution channel that aligns with the company's positioning. The next is your product mix. A product mix is a critical element of a company's marketing and the strategic planning, representing the complete range of products that a company chooses to offer in the marketplace. It is not static but continuously evaluated and adjusted based on the company's objectives, market conditions, and internal capabilities. It talks about the width, length, depth, consistency, which determine the variety, assortment, and the richness of the product offerings. What is a product width? That is the breadth. The width of a product mixes refers to the number of different product line a company carries. A product line is a group of products that are very closely related, either because they are a function in a similar manner or told to a same customer group, are marketed through a same types of outlet, or fallen within a given price ranges. A product mix offers a diversified range of the product lines which can really help the companies appeal to the different customers' taste and preferences, reduce the market risk. For instance, a company like Unilever has a broad range of the product mix which includes the food, personal care, cleaning agents, and water purifiers. Next is your product length. A product length mixes refers to a total number of items within the company's product lines. Like, for example, a long range of the mix provides the customers with many options, like Apple product. It has smartphones, iPhones, and there are several models like iPhone SE, iPhone 12, iPhone 14 Pro, each with the multiple variants. Then is the depth, which illustrates the extent to which the company caters to the different customer needs with a variation of a single product, like size, color, quality, and the features. And next is your product consistency, which refers to how closely related the various product lines are in terms of the end use, production requirement, distribution channels for the same customer group. So, however, a company may also have a diverse or inconsistent product mix if it operates in the multiple industries or the market segments, like conglomerates like Mitsubishi, Tata Group, which have a business ranging from automobile to financial services to the consumer goods. Thank you so much.